All right. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. It is good to be back here Monday morning here. Back here doing what I love, doing what all of us love to do, trade the stock market. So, let's see what we have today. We do have a lot of these, sub $1 plays that I'm not the biggest fan of. Statistically, I don't have the biggest edge trading these under $1 trades, so typically I do avoid them. But I am watching a few other names, watching CPST, watching AIHS. I am watching Eros and a few other plays. So let's dive into this, this morning watch. Let's see what we have, see what game plans we could come up with here, and we'll see if we could look for any possible trades this morning. All right, so CPST, I'm on it right here. So let me go over this one first. So let's pull up the statistics here on CPST. All right, so CPST here, they do have a news catalyst. I would pull over the news catalyst, but every time I pull up Yahoo Finance, you guys get hit with a loud ad, so don't like dragging that over. I did post it over in the Discord chat, so if you guys want to look at the news catalyst on CPST, it is over there in chat. So CPST here, gapped up on news here. It is a 7 million in float stock, so this is the lowest float stock we do have on the board here. Not really gonna count this one MINA because it's under $1. It's not really of interest of mine. But you can see here CPST here is gapped up about 15% here on very light volume. So I mean with this volume, I can't trade a stock this light in volume. I have criteria I need to meet. I'm looking to long a stock, and CPST just doesn't meet that that volume criteria that I like to look for. Just looking at the daily chart here. Forming a little bit of ascending triangle pattern here in CPST. So you can see we're putting some higher lows here. Finally gapped over this $3 mark this morning, after being under $3 for about a month here. So CPST here. Let's see. We do have around, I did see Yahoo have 50% held by insiders. So we do have 50% held by IO, which is a good number right there. We like to look for 30% or higher. And CPST does meet that 30% tile mark, so that's good there on CPST. Now, do we have SSR here? Let me check if we have SSR on CPST here. Just give me 1 second. All right, so you don't have SSR there. So CPST, what are we gonna look for in this one? Obviously, we can't touch it, right now. It's too light on volume, but let's see how it looks into the open. Let's see if volume starts to pick back on up, and we can go from there. So this won't be a no touch unless we get some more volume. It's probably it's probably the one of the only plays this morning I really could potentially see a possible long, if even that. I mean the volume's so light, I'd have to see a drastic increase at open, but it does have some potential today. If it could ever get any sort of volume towards it. All right, let's move on. AIHS here. This one, probably. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so AIHS here. AIHS here, is of interest to me this morning for a possible short here. This did go on a huge move on Friday. This morning it is gapped down on light volume. So this one I will be looking into pops to look to get short into IHS. Risking like this 125, 130 level. So if we ever get a pop into like 110 area, we're gonna have a lot of longs bags from Friday. So I will be looking for this 110, 115 area. Risking 125, 130 here on AIHS. So this one will be on short watch this morning. I did reserve some borrows here, so we'll be watching this one for potential short for some more back. So you can see pretty overextended move here with some nice room to the downside. All right, so after that, what do we have? Let's see. Yeah, a lot of you guys are talking about KERN. I didn't see this move on Friday. I did get off a little bit early on Friday, so I didn't see this move happen. Yeah, it must have happened a little bit later in the day. So KERN here, they go on a nice move. Right around this 11 o'clock area, you got halted, came back on up. And I do like how we closed strong here. I do like how we closed strong on KERN. This morning also gapped up on light volume. So we could watch for potential day two move here. I don't like longing day twos, but I do like how we close relatively strong here. So we definitely have a lot of short sellers. Probably still stuck in here who probably swung this overnight. So if we can see some sort of move here on KERN, could definitely have a secondary second day squeeze here on KERN. Let's see where we have some support here. Let's see. Right now we're at 550 on KERN. So we could look for maybe a pullback to like 525, risking $5 for some more upside on KERN. Or if you want to look for a $6 reclaim, totally up to you guys. I don't really like longing day twos, but I will be watching and keeping an eye on it. So maybe look for that pullback to around 525, risking 5. Or you could look for a $6 reclaim. Look for it to base and then look for that move on up on KERN. Do like some of the statistics here on this one on KERN. Is a relatively low float. Yahoo has it around 3 million, so there's a 3 million float stock. Relatively low float stock there on KERN. So with that being said, let's see what else we got. Let's see. PLX also. PLX probably gonna be the top watch of the day for most traders, but for me, not one I'm gonna be watching. Just 33 cent stock, very cheap here, but does have good volume, 3.6 million on the volume on the day. Good overall baseline volume. So this one should be an active, rangy type of play here on PLX. So this could be one to watch if you guys are interested in these sub $1 plays. Definitely gonna be rangy and have some good volume on PLX. They go on a recent run here, so it's gonna have some 50 cent resistance here. Has a prior day spike here, and it's gonna have 50 cent natural resistance. You can see we topped around 50 cents here as well. So let's see. I think that's it for the watch. Some other back burner plays. ASTC, still holding on up here. Still holding on up. ASTC. This day one was very interesting too. It seems like someone was buying up the float here on this day one move. The tape was very interesting on that day one. So, this one could potentially, have a continuation day again here on ASTC. So this is one you could be keeping on the back burner. And also CLVS is another really strong play. Another one of these multi-day runners still holding on up here on CLVS. So that's gonna be it for the the watch list this morning. Really AIHS really my only play of really strong interest here right at the open for pops to get short into. So we'll see what this market has in store for us. KRTX. Did I miss one? KRTX. Let me see. Yeah, KRTX. Nice one here. KRTX. Very nice. Good gap up here. Nice little mid-cap stock here. We'll see if we have a catalyst here. I like the. Let me look at the float on Yahoo. All right, so we do have a 9 million of float here. Nice. KRTX met primary endpoints in phase 2 clinical trials with patients with schizophrenia. So do have a good headline there on KRTX. Do have a nice low float right there. So good call out there, Casper. Good call out. You too, Richard. It's a good one to keep on watch for you guys like these mid cap stocks, because it looks like penny stocks maybe a little bit slow this morning. So KRTX could definitely bring in some volume here. Yeah, the daily's nice too. We're not gonna have any overhead really on KRTX. Yep, looks like it is a relatively new IPO too. This is definitely one we could keep on watch. If pennies are gonna be really dead and we don't really see anything this morning, let's say CPST doesn't do anything out of the open. I'd rather be keeping KRTX on watch, to be honest, over some of these sub $1 plays. Thank you, Eli. I was actually just about to check that too. I was actually just about to check if it's easy to borrow or not. So you're saying it is easy to borrow at your broker? All right, it's good. So you have some nice statistics here on KRTX. Definitely looks like it's going to be on pace to do some all-time high volume too. Actually, I think it already did it in the pre-market. Yeah, looking at the volume days here, highest volume day I'm seeing here is oh no, I am seeing 2.7 million, but we should be on pace to surpass that this morning. All right, so let's see. We got 8 minutes here. We got 8 minutes to open. Got 8 minutes till market open here. Just looking around, guys. Give me a second here. All right. All right, cool. All right, just looking at a few things here. If you guys hear any loud banging noise, there's like a dumpster truck next to me. So if you guys hear any like loud noise, it's just a dumpster truck next to me. NBY here, moving on up here. NBY, nice little move here. Nice little reclaim of 70 cents there, and nice push on some good volume here on NBY. So NBY, another of these under $1 plays, coming up to $1 now. $1 is going to be a tough resistance line. $1 is the strongest resistance line in penny stocks. So we'll see what this one does as we come up to $1 here. No, Preston, I was saying, like next door, not next to me. Next door. Casper, you got KRTX on Hall Watch. It's definitely possible if the right volume comes on in. Yeah, I'd probably say my top two favorite plays this morning would be AIHS and KRTX. I'd probably say those are my top two watches this morning. You know, I like to see some sort of, short trap first on KRTX to get involved with it. So looking for, that wash trap and squeeze pattern before, I do get involved with that one. Ideal scenario would be, wash out of the open, sub 30, reclaim and then go. So that'd be, the ideal setup. So I'm going to be waiting for that one to develop. Not going to be getting involved out of the open. I'm waiting for that one to develop to set on up before I do get involved with it. I do like how it's easy to borrow. Positive phase 2 news, 9 million in float. Does look like it's going to have some good range on the day as well. So, I do like that play. CNBY. Let's see. Risk of 29. I would say wait till it, the form a base. Wait till the form a base. I mean, totally up to you. Whatever your game plan is, go and attack. But I'm gonna be waiting for it to form a base. Put it in a higher low. Wait for a reclaim, and then go look and attack. All right, so we got 3 minutes till this market opens on up. I'm gonna throw up the new scanners. So I'm gonna keep NBY on the top for anyone watching that one. Coming up to $1 here, and then I'm gonna keep KRTX on the bottom, level 2. All right, so let's all have a great trading day. Make sure you guys are being smart, being safe, sticking to your setups. Let the trades come to you. If you're seeing no edge, then there's no trade. Tomorrow's always a new day. If there's nothing you like today, just sit out and sit on your hands and wait for tomorrow and just observe the market. So right out of the gates, my top watches are going to be KRTX and AIHS. KRTX will be looking for potential long off dips or potential reclaim to look to get long on KRTX. AIHS will be looking for shorts into pops. Let's see what's going on. Come to life. Euros moving. Yeah, Euros. Didn't even see this one. Good call. Come to. Nice steady uptrend here. Some good baseline volume here on Euros. This one does look like it has the look of potential, steady grinder. Just based off this pre-market look here. We'll see what it does into the open, but this does look like it has some potential for a, slow steady grinder. The lines I'm seeing is, this 225 area and this 240 area. We dipped here 240, so we did top around here 240. So watch 240 to 225s off dips. All right, we are open here. What market is open here? Alright, so KRTX. A little bit of a pop here out of the gates on KRTX. This is going to be a very thin name too, guys. Very thin name here. I could already tell by the tape here. Going to have large spreads. NBY coming up to $1 here. All right, let's see. Sterling Trader. Yep. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't see your message, but okay, you did call out euros earlier too. All right, cool. Apologize, I didn't see that. KRTX parabolic here out of the gates. Nice euros. Nice little push here on euros right out of the gates. Also, MBY rejection as we came up to that $1 mark. A little bit of a rejection here on MBY. Yeah, KRTX here. New highs here on KRTX. Yeah, I'm going to put euros in the top level 2 here. Yeah, euros nice there. 252 low a day. If you guys caught it off that 240, risking 240 there, not bad. Yeah, massive volume right out of the gates there. That's a massive volume candle right there out of the gates. Almost 1 million candle. Wilson, you're eating euros from 251. Nice. Yeah, so no reason to chase here, guys, on euros. Wait for wait for a pullback. Wait for your line here. So just be patient there if you guys aren't in. Just wait for your lines. Don't look to buy here. Up at $3. Same thing with KRTX. If you guys are still watching that one, wait for some sort of pullback. Yeah, I'm watching it, Casper. I'm hoping we get a pullback here. Hoping we get a pullback here on KRTX. If it goes, it goes. Good for you guys who are in. But this didn't come to my lines there, so no reason for me to get involved. All right, so euros pulling back here. So pulling back here on euros. You could watch it around this 250 area if you want to play that 240 line. I really like that volume right out of the gates there. It's massive volume right out of the open there on euros. Has some good statistics as well. Alright, so just watching here. AIHS, a little bit of a pop here, so I'm watching AIHS. Yeah, look at that KRTX, guys. $37 there. KRTX starting to get a little bit crazy here. I did really like this play here on KRTX. I liked it a lot, like the news catalyst, like the float, like the pre-market action, but it just didn't give any opportunity for a pullback. Didn't give any opportunity for a pullback, so can't get involved with that. All right, Euros here, right? Coming down to support here on Euros. Euros is a little bit interesting here, right around our lines here. I really do like the volume on that play over there on Euros. So let's see here, right around 240. Wow, look at that, KRTX. KRTX halted. You called it, Casper. Casper did call it. Man, I was waiting for that dip there on KRTX, just didn't get it. It's one of those plays where you chase it, get kind of lucky. Instead of doing the right thing, waiting for the pullback. But hey, good job for anyone who did catch KRTX. If you missed it, don't feel ashamed, man. You're doing the right thing, waiting for the pullback. Just didn't get it. Just unfortunate. I can't be chasing up here, guys. I can't be buying in the 40s. Can't be buying in the 40s. And we just went straight up from $32 to, $44. Yeah, stock block. I would say $30. I would say $30. Was that entry in pre-market? Casper did play it. I didn't see this play until Casper mentioned it to me in the YouTube chat. Wow, look at this. Coming up to 45 now. 45 here on KRTX. Euros right at support here. Euros right at support here. Alright, looks like we are correcting this 240 line. Next line is 225 there on Euros. That's kind of that last line over there on EROS. Yeah, great job, Casper. Great job, man. You laid that out really nicely, and I guys did catch a little bit of a AIHS short here. Did catch a little bit of an AIS short here. Did get that morning pop into my line, so I am short a little bit over there on AIHS. But yeah, Casper, really nice job there. You laid out that plan perfectly. You said it had potential for a halt. Did look like it was halted there for a second. But yeah, big shout out to you, man. Nice trade there. CLBS. And you guys could see, why this thing ran so hard. I mean, just look at the statistics. 9 million in float stock on a for a $30 play. Really good volume also for a $30 play. We're doing some great volume bars, good overall volume for a $30 play. Great news catalyst, met primary endpoints on their phase 2 trials for schizophrenia. It's easy to borrow. So you guys can see the statistics why. This thing, went on a nice move here right out of the gates here on KRTX. So this is not surprising at all to me. Not surprising at all to me on KRTX. There's not many plays, over, $10 that interest me, but KRTX was one of those plays. So Euros right off that 225 area. Euros bouncing right off that 225 area. Yep, Casper, I was thinking the same thing. Does kind of remind me of CNST a little bit as well. Chris, you're in QD at 665, dead cat bounce off earnings report. Alright, so you're looking for that dead cat bounce, I'm assuming off the 650 area. Alright, good luck to you, Chris. Good luck to you. MBY fading, yeah. Couldn't get over that $1 mark. It's a tough line right there, over $1. AIHS, looking pretty good here. I think I almost top ticked it on AIHS, so I want to see that below $1. So I want to see that one right below $1. Nice. I saw X in chat has a nice average as well, 117. Very nice. I had two ads on it on AIHS. I think I had a 117, and then I had like a 112. Man, KRTX very strong here. No, no sort of pullback at all. I mean, we're having these like little 1 minute, pullbacks here, but nothing substantial to really get in. Just super strong here right out of the gates. Michael just scalped Euros 230 to 240. Nice little scalp right there. Nice little scalp. All right, so let's see KRTX. I have 3 lines drawn out here on KRTX. I'm gonna have that $40 mark, drawn out. I'm gonna have this $35, $36 mark drawn out, and then kind of that last line of support would be $30. I wouldn't want to see it retrace that much. I'd probably say 35, 36 area could be a good area to look on KRTX for any sort of pullback if we get it. I mean, at this rate, doesn't look like we're going to get any sort of pullback here. I mean, this thing just keeps going straight up here. But those are the lines I do have drawn out there on KRTX. All right, Casper, you're back in again. All right, I guess you're going for like a quick little scalp over 50. All right, good luck to you, man. Definitely gotta have those quick hands, man. If it rejects here. All right, here we go. Over 50 now. Over $50. Let's see the bids. You want to see the bids? Hold over 50. A little bit of a weak breakout right there, guys. Looks like a fake out breakout right there on KRTX. A little bit of a fake out breakout right there on KRTX. And it's always a risk buying these breakouts because something like this could, definitely happen. You see down 3 points now. So that's what I was saying, Casper. You gotta have these quick hands. If you don't get that nice break over 50, you gotta have these quick hands to get out. Alright, let's see. X, what's your average on short? I have a 115 average. Alright, Casper. Yep, you got. Assuming that means you do have quick hands. Alright. Man, these pullbacks are getting caught up like crazy. These pullbacks are getting bought up like crazy. You could just see. Just looking at the candlesticks there on KRTX, you see we're getting like one red candle. Getting like one red candle here. Each time that red candle is soaking, and it's just getting bought up like crazy. And here we are back over 50 on KRTX. So let's see if we're gonna start the base over 50 here. Here we go on AIHS. Nice little wash here. Nice little wash. Let's see. I want to see sub $1 on AIHS. There we go. There's 52. There you go, Casper. Not sure if you held through that pullback, but if you did, nice. There's 53. AIHS, nice wash here, coming down to $1. So still holding this one for a 115 average. Probably looking to take some, 90s here, maybe 80s as well. See, not a home run play by any means, but just a nice, little base hit here. If this, does crack $1 here, I look to, probably take half of my position. Wow, there's 56. Man, I look away for a second and KRTX is at like new highs every single second. This play is just an absolute monster. I think we finally got that halt, Casper. Oh, looked like it was halted for a second there. That's the second time I've seen that. Man, it's definitely trying to halt here. Definitely trying to halt here, Casper. No, I think it's gonna get it here. Looks like it's gonna get it here. Let's see. Are you still in there, Casper? Are you still in the trade here on KRTX? Oh man, this thing is, jeez. All right, yeah, and this time it's finally halted. I could say, I could say with certainty it's halted right now on KRTX. It's gotta be. There it is. All right, there we go, Casper. We got that halt. Uh, I think everyone owes a big shout out to Casper because he absolutely slayed this play on KRTX. He got in at $30. Called the play how it is. He said it's gonna have a strong push. It's gonna squeeze into a circuit breaker halt. So big shout out to everyone, to Casper. Definitely the trader of the day. Trader of the day, hands down, goes to Casper. Yeah, monster play, man. Huge play. I definitely wanted to get a piece of it too. But just no pullback. Just no pullbacks on KRTX. I like the potential on it. Went over pre-market, just didn't get that pullback. But still an awesome play. Still a really awesome play. Hey, Wilson, nothing wrong with a base hit. There's nothing wrong with a base hit. That's probably what it's going to be potentially looking like for me as well today. Looking like a base hit day on AIHS. If it breaks below $1 here, I'll probably like to get out. So there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you stuck to your game plan. I pretty much stuck to my game plan here in AIHS. I said watch the pops out of the gates. Right into 115, 120s. Took the trade, and let's see if it's gonna work out per plan here. Coming down to $1 here. Let's see if we could get this breakdown. All right, so some selling here. Let me see. A lot of selling here at $1. All right, so I just took half my position here on AIHS. So just sold half from a 115 average. Just sold half, and I'm still holding. Let's see, still holding 2,500 shares from 115. So I'll probably be looking for 80 cents. If we could get there on AIHS. So just took one half of my position there. Small little winner. Locked in just about 300 there. Just a little over 300 there on AIHS. So still holding. So you can see, guys, nothing wrong with, base hits. There's nothing wrong with it. We can't all be like Casper every single day and, nail the home run play. But, you could see, I just stuck to my plan this morning. I went over the AIHS plan in pre-market, stuck to it, attacked, and, had a nice little small winner on it. And, nothing wrong with doing that each and every single day. That home run play will eventually come. But, nothing wrong with sticking the base hits. Let's see. Malone, let's see. Goldman raised KRTX to 109. All right. All right, we'll see here. KRTX unhalted now. I'd probably say maybe 45 now on KRTX. Still, it's just, up way too much to buy in the 50s. Can't be buying the 50s. Don't even want to be buying upper 40s. VWAP's around 42. I still have my original lines drawn out. My original lines are around 36, 40, and 30. I did just get out the rest of AIHS, guys, at 101, so I got out the rest at 101 there. Didn't like how we got back over $1. I was expecting more panic below $1, so I am out the rest of that AIHS trade. So I am out of the rest of the AIHS trade, all out of that one for a small little win right there. Was expecting more panic below that $1 mark, and now we reclaimed $1, so didn't like that, so just took the rest off there. Wow, I just saw you said that too. Preston, you got out at 101 also. Nice, man. Yeah, I saw that we pretty much had the same exact trade. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. TROC. This was Friday's play. Moving on up here. Let's put TROC in the top level too. Let's see. You're saying Eros could be a good short? Let me see. I don't know. Eros is a tricky one. You know, the technicals are definitely looking in that favor. It definitely has the look of a fader on Eros, but I don't know. This one kind of does feel like it could trap here on Eros. Still holding that 225 line. I mean, is there really enough meat on the bone to take a short on it on Euros? You know, it's not like it's gapped up, 40%. It's only up 8% on the day. I probably would avoid it, but hey, whatever. I'll just stick to your game plan. You know, whatever. Was that your original game plan on Euros? Stick to it. If not, just wait for a better opportunity. Everyone should come in the market prepared. Everyone should come in prepared. Unless there's like a scanner play that pops up, then you have to adjust along the way. But everyone should come into the day prepared. And I wasn't calling out anyone, just saying that for everyone. Every day I'm locked in, focused. I know what I'm looking for. I know my levels. I know my lines. All right, Wilson. Take care, man. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, Preston, you too, man. Have a good one. Nice trade on EIHS with me. Nice one. CELTK. Alright, so ELTK here, looks like it's moving up on anticipation for earnings. They have earnings on the 20th. Wow, Caesar, nice one, man. I made over $1,500 today on KRTX. Sick, man, enjoy. Yeah, don't thank me, thank Casper on that one. Thank Casper on that one on KRTX. All right, Jeremiah, man, you can't complain like that. You can't get mad over that. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, you stuck to your game plan. Just didn't work out in your favor this time. You'll kill it next time, man. So, all right, man, take care. Y'all never get flustered. I know how the game is. You're not gonna win every single trade. But you want to, you have that statistical edge behind you. You know you're gonna win most of the time, but occasionally you are gonna lose. You're gonna lose, here and there. But if as long as you stuck to your trading plan, you stuck to your setup, you take the loss. Hey, nothing you could do about it, and just move on to the next one. What I would be upset about, what I would be mad about, if I chase something like KRTX. If I was buying KRTX at $54, I'm done with my day. I go on my trading journal book, writing down my trades. I'm like, Nick, what were you doing, man? You're buying KRTX at $54. You're chasing, buying a stock at the top. That's not how I like to trade. It's not part of my strategy. So that's something I wouldn't accept. But hey, if KRTX, let's say I had a washout at open, reclaim 30, start the base. I took the long and it didn't work out. I would say, Nick, that was a good plan. You stuck to your pre-market analysis. You stuck to your game plan. You stuck to your setup, and it just didn't work out. Move on to the next one. So that's how I like to go about my trading. All right, peace, Jeremiah. All right, Casper, looking for a high day entry. All right. Yeah, definitely not my style, but all right. Good luck, Casper. If you guys enjoying today's stream, feel free to drop a thumbs up. Would greatly appreciate that. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe if you're new. Turn that notification bell on. You get notified every time I go live. And we do have a free Discord chat room. Links down below in the description. So definitely go check out our Discord chat. Right after the stream ends, we all hop over to Discord. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Definitely a slow day for penny stocks, but KRTX, nice action for these mid caps. Yeah, just looking around, make sure we're not missing anything. Make sure not missing any small caps. Yeah, you can see small caps look pretty dead today, guys. Look pretty dead for small caps, but KRTX definitely a good one for these mid caps. So turned out to be a solid day, solid Monday. Just hopefully this action can transition towards a $5 stock instead of a 50. Yeah, that would be nice. Hey, I mean, yeah, but guys, that's the beauty of trading. I'm sure Casper has his reasons. I'm sure, he has a strategy towards buying the higher day break. I mean, he's saying he's risking 550 per share. So, I mean, I guess if you're looking for $10 worth of upside, I guess it's not a bad strategy. I mean, if Casper thinks that. I would definitely say look for 2-to-1 at least on every single trade. And anything not 2-to-1 is not worth it in my opinion. And there's a new high day right there. New high day right there, $59 KRTX. Let's see if we get over 60. Yeah, there's so many different styles of trading. It's nice. That's just the beauty of it. I trade differently from Come to Life. I trade differently from Casper. But anyone could be profitable. Using their own strategies. So there's $60 there on KRTX. All right, Rally, boom, nice 4 cent, $4 per share scalp, nice. So you want to see $60 base now. If it's gonna get another push here, you want to see 60s base in the bids. See if you get more of a push here on KRTX. I don't know, but I don't know about you guys. But I don't know. I feel it's more hyped. I mean, obviously it's exciting right now. KRTX. It would obviously probably be more exciting too. If I was in it, obviously. But I don't know. I think it's a lot more exciting seeing a stock go from I don't know, like $5 to $10, and seeing a stock go to 30 to 60. I don't know. There's something about the penny stocks just really gets me pumped up, gets me more excited. But obviously, it's just still very nice to see here on KRTX. Yeah, who knows how high this could go? Who knows how high KRTX could go? I mean, easy to borrow is really helping out the squeeze here. When everyone has borrows, everyone's loading up and everyone's getting squeezed out here, trying to top tick this move on KRTX. Without this being easy to borrow, I would doubt KRTX would have gotten this far. I really don't think it could have done that without it being easy to borrow. Just a lot of shorts getting blown out here on KRTX. Yeah, Casper, there's nothing wrong with low risk, high reward scout. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, totally up to you guys, however you want to trade. I would definitely, if I was trading it, I definitely, would have been looking for, some sort of pullback. But that's why, going back to the point, everyone has their own strategies. You guys don't have to listen to me. Trade your own style, trade your own setups. If you guys like the $50 line, go look for the dip. $53, risking $50 for a $60 push. If you guys mapped out 50, got it on a pullback here, 53, risking 50. Boom, there's your quick $7 per share move, risking $3. There's your 2 to 1 right there. Yeah, Derek. A lot of this move, is just based off KRTX being a micro float. KRTX is a 9 million of float stock, so we have a low float here. Another part of it is being it's easy to borrow, so a lot of brokers have a lot of shares available to retail. So a lot of retail are shorting it, seeing it's up a lot, and they're getting squeezed out because it's doing some really good volume here on KRTX. That's a lot. What's going on behind KRTX? Remember, guys. I always say, volume and price action, is king. When trading, at least for me, it is. It could be no news, and you can still see 400% ripper if it has good volume and price action. AGEN, is that a sympathy play? Yeah, guys, call out some sympathy. If you guys are seeing it, call out some sympathy plays. My scanners are set up to really pick up on these small caps. So if there's any mid cap play, my scanners may miss it. Let's see, AGEN. Maybe I'll adjust the high day Momo scanner and add some bigger caps. Sometimes I pick it up, but maybe I'll make it a little bit more sensitive. No, I don't think AGN's a sympathy play. The float's a little too high. Looking looking a little toppy here on KRTX. Not be surprised if we see a pullback in the near future here on KRTX. Would not be surprised here. See, we're stalling a little bit here. We're stalling a little bit. Obviously, a lot of manipulation going on here on KRTX, so it could easily, rip on up, but definitely looks like it is stalling a little bit here, so I won't be surprised if you see some sort of pullback. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see if we're going to get this pull here on KRTX. Not even a terrible short here, if on small size, risking like the highs at like 61, risking like $3-4 per share, looking for that $50 pullback. Being back down to $50. I don't mean $50 per share. So let's see here, KRTX. Yeah, I agree, Casper. A pullback, would definitely be healthy here. You got to accumulate some more short sellers, come back on down, and then, rip back up later. Devin, you saw someone buy $2 million on the run up? Yeah, definitely some big players definitely involved here on KRTX. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Here we go. Here's this little bit of a pullback here. I was thinking about it, guys. I didn't have the balls. I was thinking about it. I didn't have the balls to pull it right there though at $61. But I was seeing it on the tape though. It was stalling out a little bit right there. It looked a little heavy. Obviously hindsight's 2020, but it was looking like not a bad short there at like $61, risking $64. But why? Think about it. I'm up good on the day. I took a good setup. Yes, that would have been a trade just off the tape there on KRTX. That would have been a trade just off the tape there on KRTX. But if I lost on it, I would have ruined my green day on a good setup out of my playbook. If you're in at 61, if you guys caught that short, not a bad idea to take around 55 or low 50s here. I would say 50 is where we could expect, maybe some sort of bounce. Even this 53 area. Yeah, stock block. We like to trade pennies here, but I totally agree with you, man. If I would have sold this pre-market, I probably would have took it. Casper told me around like, what was it, like 9:10ish, a little too late. If I knew about this, 8:30, 8:40s, I probably would have been looking for a pre-market long, to be honest. I definitely agree with you, man. The pre-market bars were huge for a $30 play. The news was good. It was easy to borrow. There's a lot of indicator, a lot of signs, a lot of criteria pointing for this thing to move on up today. All right, Brian Todd. All right, man. You two have a good one. Yeah, I agree. I'm probably not going to be looking for anything else, for the remainder of the day, unless something really solid comes on up. I'm probably not going to get involved with KRTX. It's up too high for me here. Yeah, I'm gonna be me too, stock block. I'm gonna be monitoring it throughout the day, seeing what it does, and we'll go from there. So what time is it? All right, it's 10:24. Maybe I'll give it another like 10, 15 more minutes. Go to around like 10:40ish, and I'll wrap it up. So if you guys have any questions for me, uh, feel free to ask. And it's gonna be my it's looking like it's gonna be my 8th green day in a row here. For this month of November. So pretty solid. Trading for me lately. Gonna keep it going. Gonna keep it going. Just taking quality setups. Yeah, Casper, fire away, man. Wow, 17% on the day. That's fantastic. CPST, Nick noticed in pre-market curl and low volume. Yeah, what about it? Yeah, this volume is shit. That's yeah, this volume is not good here on CPST, so it's no reason to take that trade. Let's see, Casper, you ever jump off Sea Rock, Nick? Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Sea Rock. I'm not sure what that is, Casper. Let's see, Jared. Wow, you're up $5,000. All right, Jared, killing it today. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to Casper. Yeah, he's been, like I said, Casper, the trader of the day today. There's AIHS, guys. 91 cents on AIHS. Anyone stuck through that short? Great job. I was being pretty conservative on it. On AIHS, so I was taking pretty early there. Definitely was looking for 80 cents, but just didn't like how he reclaimed one. And I already met my 2-to-1 there, so I mean, looking for 80s would have been like that 3-to-1, 4-to-1, but still happy with the execution on the trade. Let's see. Stock box, 53 cents. $53 could be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not a bad idea, guys. If you guys are taking that short off 61, not a bad idea to lock in around 55 because this thing could definitely easily push back over 60. And when you're taking front side shorts, you want to have front side covers. Same thing could apply, to the long side. If you're longing a stock that's below your backside line, you're looking for a quick bounce, that's fine, but don't get too greedy. CPST popping. Yeah, the volume just too light. There we go. Here's a 60 push on KRTX. Here's 60. All right, Caesar. I'll catch you later, man. Wednesday. I get the PDT roll. Yeah. Stinks. I hate the PDT roll. All right. So no one really has any questions. Any questions? May head it out a little earlier than if we don't have any questions here, so maybe I'll give like 5 more minutes unless you guys have any questions or topics to chat about. Yeah, trading pennies. I have no clue, man. This is not science class right here. No clue. Let's see. Where do you see that shorts are covering? You could just imply it, on the based on how the chart's setting up. You could kind of see it in the tape too. That you could see some shorts are starting to cover a little bit. It's coming. You kind of see after experience. It's a little hard to explain it, but you can kind of see it off the tape and just based on how the chart's setting up a little bit. You can imply like right here, like oh shorts covering right here. So I don't know, maybe something like this on euros here. Let's say euros got over 250. Volume was slowly creeping in. Can indicate some shorts are probably covering here 250s. You have some buyers with the squeeze mentality probably start to get back in 250s. So it'd have to be something I have to show you in real time. I hope that helps a little bit. Nick, thanks for the morning trading and commentary. You got it, man. I do this every single day, Monday through Friday. AJ, Nick, why don't you trade breakouts? It just works better for you. Yeah, well, two things. One, I used to trade breakouts, and I got absolutely smoked in the past. Got crushed. Just was not my type of style. I just didn't feel, just didn't have a lot of conviction in it. Like how do I know what's gonna happen here? At this $3 breakout. It could rip 10 cents and then pull back. So that's one reason got burned in the past. Two is it's not the best in terms of risk reward in my opinion. Think about it. CPST. Let's say you're buying a $3 break, right? Where are you risking? 280. All right. Well, you got 320 resistance right here. So, it's kind of a 1-to-1 trade. That's not really good in terms of risk reward, risk management, and growing an account and doing this long term. So just for me, I don't
trade breakouts, and I'm not saying you can't be successful trading breakouts. People do it. People trade breakouts, and they're successful doing it. There's scalpers who obviously scalp for a living. So just not my style. Just not my style. You know, I prefer buying low, buying at support lines, buying reclaims. To me, those are better. In terms of risk reward, and I just feel comfortable doing it. I built my own playbook. I have trading strategies I like to use, and I'm just gonna stick with those strategies. And that's just my niche. That's just where I feel comfortable at, and that's where I've had success. Yeah, just check CPST, guys. No, it's curling here. I definitely see it's curling here, but I mean, look at the volume. It's dead. It's dead volume. Uh, yeah, you want to be trading, high volume stock. This is a low volume push here. Just low overall volume. Just not something at least I like to get involved with. AJ, appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right, guys. So like 2 more minutes, I'm gonna end it here. So I'm gonna give another 2 more minutes and wrap it up here. Not a bad Monday. I came in today expecting it to be kind of dead, but KRTX kind of saved the day for us. Definitely made the day more exciting. Hopefully, we could see some more sympathies on some more plays like KRTX, and hopefully we can remove a digit there and make it a $5 stock. That'd be nice, right? And if you guys see some more mid cap plays, maybe I'll add a scanner for it. But yeah, I wish I was able to catch KRTX a little bit earlier. So I may have to look into maybe looking at some of these mid cap plays. If that's what's gonna be hot, we're gonna see some low float mid cap stocks. Maybe I'll take a little bit. Maybe I'll take a look at them if we're gonna see more of these. Russell, do I think KRTX is done for the day? No, no, I don't think it's done for the day. I don't think KRTX is done by any means. Uh, I definitely think we could definitely see more upside on KRTX. If the technical setup. So definitely gonna be definitely gonna be watching it throughout lunch. Definitely be watching it throughout lunch. I probably won't be getting involved with it, but definitely gonna be a tight watch. I would think what would be best for KRTX would be, pull back to maybe $45, maybe break 50, come down to 45, and then maybe an end of day push on KRTX around like 1-2 p.m. After we consolidated for a good amount of time. I think that would be the best for the next leg up. I'd probably say the new backside line would be below 40, so below 40 would be the next backside line on KRTX. So I would say anything above 40 is still front side. Below 40, I would say, shorts are no longer. Bulls are no longer in control on KRTX. So below 40, could be game over. I think it could be game over for KRTX. Anything above that could definitely still trap. Definitely some manipulation, definitely some algos at play here on KRTX. A lot of soaking on these dips, so just be careful if you're shorting this one. You're fighting you're fighting you're fighting a very strong stock here. You're fighting a freight train here on KRTX. All right, so let me see. 1 more minute, guys. So last final minute for any last thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you guys did, feel free to drop a thumbs up. And if you guys haven't already, go join our Discord chat. What are you guys doing if you haven't already?
All right, so not seeing any last final questions here, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Once again, I hope everyone enjoyed today's live stream. We had a blast today. Once again, thank you, Casper. Everyone owes Casper thanks. I saw people making $5,000, $1,500. So Casper, you made a lot of traders a lot of money today for the heads up on KRTX. So big shout out to you, man. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I'll see everyone in Discord chat, and I'll see you guys once again tomorrow on Tuesday's live stream. So hopefully we get some more action tomorrow and some new opportunities. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Everyone have a great day. Peace.